1 minute to post. 1 minute. The horses have reached the starting gate. Waiting for Second Fortune and Ladies Boy. In the gate. And they're off. From the outside, Lord Camden. And now moving up is Simba's All Trouble. Extreme outside, it's Ladies Boy who's right there. And down at the rail is Imperio D. So four of them across the track for the early lead. They've got 2 lengths on Second Fortune, who's running in 5th. Wisecrack is alongside in 6th. And it's a break of 4. Back to Tailspin, who runs in 7th, and another half dozen lengths to 5-Star Bandit, who trails the field in 8th. Ladies Boy has come away with the lead now. It's Ladies Boy in front through a quarter in 23 and 1. Lord Camden, the favorite on the outside. And down at the rail is Imperio D. Those two heads apart, second and third, sitting just behind Ladies Boy. Wisecrack, the gray, runs in 4th, and Second Fortune is 5th, followed by Tailspin. They're at the quarter pole now. It is still Ladies Boy with the lead, round a half and 47 and 4. Ladies Boy in front. Imperio D. On the outside is Lord Camden as they come down for the 8th pole. It is Ladies Boy on the inside and Imperio D on the outside. Here's Imperio D to take over with a 16th to the finish, and Imperio D spurts away here at the end. Imperio D won by almost 5 lengths. Lord Camden got up to get second. Pace-setting Ladies Boy was third. Number 3, Imperio D was first. Number 8, Lloyd Camden second. Number 9, Ladies Boy was third. Number 4, Simba's All Trouble finished fourth. Results not official. 3894.
This is a good spot for him. I like Tyler Bay sticking aboard. I've also got a price horse for you, Pete, and that's him right there on the screen. It's that time for Jeff Bondy. Now, his last 2 races, he's been defeated, about 50 lengths or so, but he's going to be coming on to the turf for the very first time. I don't think that the pedigree necessarily screams, put me on the grass, but it's time to try something new. He was a winner against Starter Company 3 starts back, breaking from the rail and going gate to wire here, going a little bit farther. But I think that his workouts show that he can be snappy enough to sprint here. In fact, his last workout, the handicappers report loved, saying that he was full of run and he's returning well. So because of that and the price combined, I have to give this horse a look.
Horse that I assumed would get the money is Kitten's Cat, and does. Currently the 2-1 favorite here from the 3-hole. The 7-year-old full horse. I said it, full horse. He's Kitten's Joy, which screams turf. Coming in from New York for Robert Falcone. Used to be in the Jeremiah Englehart. For those of you who know Jeremiah, he wins practically everything where he goes. Stays a lot up at Finger Lakes, has horses at Aqueduct during the winter meet. He's very, very good horseman. And Falcone takes over this one. They got a little bit of turn of foot here, so I think it'll be very interesting to see. I thought it was a must use. I'm a little surprised this horse is now 9-5.
So I opted to not use him on my ticket. He hasn't been out in a little bit, and while he has shown that he can fire fresh, I was just concerned with the placement of this horse. You know, he's got beat against $25,000 horses last time out. This is a big jump up.
Horse is getting close to transferring over to 6 furlongs pole. The 4th member of the broadcast team standing by on the lawn, Millie Ball. Good afternoon, Millie.
Good afternoon to you, Pete, and everyone that's tuning in to the races at Santa Anita. I just experienced the roll call. Dave Slender, the starter here at Santa Anita, is designating who takes which horse from the crew back here, and it is just like being in roll call first thing in the morning. I looked at the number 6 in here. It's that time Michelle was talking about that as a long shot, and I also was interested in the Jeff Bondy horse. However, he is the only one down here that is hot, and noticeably hot all over his body. So just something to note there. Mystery Man, I thought he was the horse to beat, even with him stepping up in class. His races have been very strong, the 25,000 particularly in his last start down at Del Mar, that I think he can bounce off that race and be very competitive in here. Kitten's Cat, the 7-year-old. I also think the Ship and Win horse has a good shot in here. Again, stepping up in class. He has been freshened, and I like these claimers when they've come in with some time. Self-taught to me, I just don't see his form, his dirt form transferring to the turf. He doesn't have a turf pedigree, being by Shanghai Bobby out of a Medaglia d'Oro. The one turf recently, back in May, that was unsuccessful. So he, to me, is a play against and also appreciated. Although his pedigree, Unusual Heat and Belong to Me, definitely suggests he should love turf. When he's tried it, he's been okay, but his best races have been on the dirt. So he has to run his best dirt races in order to transfer that form to the turf and it be good enough to win in here. Horses are starting to load up in the gate, so I'll turn it over to Frank Miramati for the first race at Santa Anita.
It's post time. Loading in for the first. They're in the gate. And they're off. Kitten's Cat had a stumble, very awkward beginning. Golden Image is going out for the early lead. It's that time. Via Ignatia is also prominent in the early going. Then it's Mystery Messenger in fourth, joined at the rail by Appreciated, in hand fifth, and 5 lengths off the lead. Another 3.5 to Kitten's Cat, who will face a tall order, and Self-Taught at the back of the field. Golden Image loose past the half-mile pole by 2 lengths to It's That Time. Via Ignatia on the inside third. Then Mystery Messenger, Appreciated still fifth, 6 lengths off the lead. 3 in front of Kitten's Cat. It's a distance to Self-Taught. They're midway on the far turn with Golden Image the target. Via Ignatia just waiting for racing room as Appreciated is now underway on the far outside. It's That Time still second at this stage, top of the lane. Golden Image in front. On the outside, Mystery Messenger comes to engage. Via Ignatia finds room at the rail, and Appreciated finishing in the center of the course. Via Ignatia, Mystery Messenger, Appreciated. Mystery Messenger on the outside is just in front, close to home. And Mystery Messenger outfinishes the competition to beat Via Ignatia, then Appreciated, followed by It's That Time and Kitten's Cat. Number 7, Mystery Messenger was first. 4, Via Ignatius second. 2, Appreciated was third. Running time 107.92. Fourth, number 6, It's That Time. And finishing fifth was 5, Golden Image. Heading toward the Run Happy winner's circle is number 7, Mystery Messenger, 5-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by point of entry out of Starship Universe. Owned by Holly and David Wilson. Trained by Vladimir Serin. Written by Umberto Rispoli. Mystery Messenger.
It's time for the late pick 4 at Gulfstream. We're on the turf here with race 7. It's 2 minutes away. You have 2 minutes to wager on this race. Approaching the starting gate, last chance to wager. And the horses have reached the starting gate. It's now post time. Lining up, moving in, race number 7, a mile and a 16th on the turf. This is a wide open betting board. 9 of the 10 accorded some opportunity by the public. Here's the gray, my point exactly to complete the field. All set, and they're off. From the far outside, my point exactly was away quickly, but so was Midday Image, who's reaching out for the yearly advantage. Looking at Roses, comes away third at the fence. Followed fourth by Good Old Boy. Then it's Danville. Up on the outside goes Yamato. Long Shot Zippy is third last. Second last is Rocket Joe Copper. And the early trailer is High Noon Rider. In the charge to the first turn, Midday Image holds inside position and the lead, kept honest by my point exactly on the outside. A tripped out third is Belgrano. A gap of 3 to Looking at Roses, who's an early fourth, followed fifth by Good Old Boy. Next at the rail goes Danville with Yamato for company on the outside. Then it's a length and a half to Zippy, and 2 of the public picks are reserved at the back of the field as Rocket Joe Copper is in stride with High Noon Rider at the back of the field to the opening quarter mile of 23 and 3. Less than 5/8 to go. They have Edgar Prado and Midday Image to catch through a strong half mile, 46 and 3. Big time second quarter. My point exactly is second. Belgrano is third. Looking at Roses is fourth. Good Old Boy is fifth. Yamato is next. Improving from the back. Here's Rocket Joe Copper. He's moving up on the far outside. At the rail goes Danville, then Zippy and High Noon Rider as they round the far turn. Here comes Yamato. He's the first to make a serious bid. He's 4 wide on the outside, trying to get Midday Image. My point exactly is right there toward the rail in Belgrano. Far outside, Rocket Joe Copper, less than a quarter of a mile to come. It's Midday Image who corners off the turn with a 3-length lead. Yamato to the attack second, and he's gaining ground. Back to third, and my point exactly then Looking at Roses. Yamato tries to straighten up as Midday Image is still clear. Midday Image drifting, but drifting in front. Midday Image wins. Yamato second, High Noon Rider third. Then it's a photo for fourth involving Good Old Boy and My Point Exactly at 140 and 1.
Now we're on a roll. At Aqueduct, my top selection is going to be the number 8. En Nueva York, mi escogida va a estar el número 8. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
The horses are heading out for the 7th race. It'll be run at 7 furlongs. Scratch number 2, Targeted Return. Quarter-inch bends on 3, 5, and 7. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and double wagering in 4 minutes to post. 1 minute to post. 1 minute.
Acá me gusta el número 8. At Aqueduct, my top selection is the number 8. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
Horses are nearing the starting gate. Waiting for Timed Out and Pancho Song. They're all in. And they're off. From the inside, Take It Off is out for the early lead. Tap the Barrel now moving on through and going up to challenge, and Pazione is right there. So it's three of them across the track for the lead. Miss Comedian is racing in fourth. Timed Out is in fifth. It's almost 5 lengths back to Pancho Song in sixth, and Ms. Wicked trails the field in seventh. On the inside, it is Take It Off, and on the outside, it's Tap the Barrel. They ran the opening quarter in 23 and 2/5 seconds. The favorite Timed Out coming through down at the rail now to grab third. Pazione runs in fourth, followed by Miss Comedian in fifth. Farther back, it is Pancho Song, and way out of it is Miss Wicked. As they go around the far turn, it's Take It Off by a head, Tap the Barrel in second, Timed Out. On the outside is in third. Now Pancho Song rallies down towards the rail to take fourth as the field comes for the head of the stretch. In between horses, Tap the Barrel, Timed Out on the outside, and Take It Off is down at the rail. And the field is in the stretch now. On the outside, it's Timed Out. Tap the Barrel is battling on, but Timed Out now has the lead. Tap the Barrel back running in second, and Pancho Song on the outside. It's Timed Out in front. Pancho Song drives up. It is Timed Out, Pancho Song, and Pancho Song has the momentum and has the win here. Pulls off the upset.
That's the way to play it. I see, yes.
The odds-on favorite has to settle for second.
There we go. 3 in a row now.
Number 8, Pancho Song was first. Number 7, Timed Out second. Number 4, Pazione was third. Number 5, Tap the Barrel fourth. Results unofficial. 8, 7, 4, and 5. 7 furlongs in 1 minute 28 seconds. Seventh race official, the winner number 8, Poncho Song, a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Tapiture. Out of My Golden Girl by Golden Missile. Poncho Song is owned by Windy Lee Farm, trained by Mark Hennig. The rider is Dylan Davis. Poncho Song was bred in New York by Lynn Horton.
Okay, here at San Anita, I got a pick 4 play. It's gonna cost $36 for 50 cents. In this leg, I'm going 1-8. In the second leg, I'm going 3-9-11. In the third leg, I'm going 4-6-8-9. And in the last leg, I'm going 2-4-5. Again, it's $36 for 50 cents.
Slight favorite over Swing Your Sword. Gray Invasion. And Golden Warrior, who's counting in. But if a Gray Invasion, Golden Warrior. What the Flash is 2-1 is the favorite. What the Flash in that flash 2-1. Golden Warrior 5-2.
Buena suerte a todos. Good luck to everyone.
Gray Invasion reluctant. Gonna open it great for a Gray Invasion. Going 7 furlongs. Gray Invasion in. Here's Golden Warrior. Final runner stepping up. And off of the Stronic 5. Swing your sword in Ferocious Storm, firing off with the early lead, orientated away, running in third position. Golden G on the inside is flashing forward to Runaway Crown. Up close is now racing in the 4th spot, orientated back in 5th. Golden Warrior racing in 6th position, and What the Flash and Get Lit inside, and followed by Who's Counting, and Gray Invasion is the last runner. 17 lengths will cover them, charging by the far turn, and Golden G, this first-time starter, up on the inside now to a narrow lead. Swing your sword. And the outside there, Swing Your Sword. In between horses is Ferocious Storm. Runaway Crown looming up there in 4th and gaining ground is Runaway Crown, just about to take the 3rd position. A gap of 3 to Get Lit. Golden Warrior still 7 lengths to make up. At the inside is What the Flash, about 10 to 11 from the lead, and back to Orientated, followed by Great Invasion, and Who's Counting trailing the field. They race to the top of the stretch now. Golden G fighting on the inside. Golden G and Swing Your Sword to the outside. Swing Your Sword into the stretch now. That head in front from Golden G second. And now here's Golden Warrior on the attack from 3rd. And the center of the track. What the Flash is coming with a run. What the Flash on the outside. Golden Warrior. What the Flash. They're coming now at the determined. Swing Your Sword is trying to hang in tough for another 16th of a mile. Golden Warrior's got him though. Golden Warrior from 2nd. Swing Your Sword. What the Flash was 3rd. And then it was Get Lit and Golden G and leg A of Astronic 5.
One minute.
Getting ready for the second race here at Santa Anita. The heavy favorite, number 1, Cashlings, arrived at the gate very well. Looking good here. Nothing I would knock. The number 4 acting up a little bit. That's Lily's Boy for Hector Palmer, second-time starter. I thought also a bit of a price play in here was the 7, Mr. Triple Double. He broke well in his most recent gate drill. Maldonado was up, and he's aboard this afternoon. Here's race 2 from the Great Race Place.
Post time for the second. Beginning the early pick 4 with the heavy favorite Cashlings, the first one to go in. Bolu. Presto Bench to the outside. They're in the gate. And they're off. Cashlings out very quickly. Presto Bench on the far outside came away in good order. And He Be Dangerous now moves up in between horses alongside Bolu. So those 4 separated by about 2 lengths. Then it's Lily's Boy, Mr. Triple Double. Presto Bench is now at the back of the field as Musical Gem joins the top flight. Cashlings takes him to the half-mile pole, 2-length lead. Musical Gem is second, just in front of He Be Dangerous 3rd. That group is followed by Bolu and Lily's Boy, then Mr. Triple Double and Presto Bench. Around the far turn, and it's the heavy chalk Cashlings dictating terms, 1.5 lengths in front. Musical Gem in second. He Be Dangerous dropping back steadily as Bolu moves clearly into third. Presto Bench now fourth, about 7 lengths off the lead. Then Mr. Triple Double and Lily's Boy turning for home. Cashling's in command. Musical Gem second. On the outside, Bolu is in third, and they're followed by Presto Bench. Final furlong, Cashling's 3-length lead now. Battle is for second. At the rail, Musical Gem, Bolu is third, trying to get into that second spot in the final going. It's all Cashlings. Cashlings takes care of business, reporting home by 4.5. Bolu got up for second. Musical Gem, Presto Bench, and Mr. Triple Double. Number 1, Cashlings was first. 3, Bolu second. 6, Musical Gem third. 8, Presto Bench fourth. 7, Mr. Triple Double fifth. 13687. Running time 120.05. In front of the Run Happy winner, circle number 1, Cashlings. 3-year-old bay gelding by Go Zapper out of Spring Party, owned by Donegal Racing and Newtown Anner Stud Farm. Trained by Peter Miller, ridden by Abel Cedillo. Cashlings, bred in Kentucky by Stone Street Thoroughbred Holdings. Running time 120.05 seconds. Third race is the start of the Rainbow Pick 6 jackpot, $555,000 to kick off the pool. For a single ticket winner, that's the carryover. We're 25 minutes away. Presto Bench to the outside. They're in the gate. And they're off. Cashlings out very quickly. Presto Bench on the far outside came away in good order. And He Be Dangerous now moves up in between horses alongside Bo Lou. So those four separated by about 2 lengths. Then it's Lily's Boy, Mr. Triple Double. Presto Bench is now at the back of the field as Musical Gem joins the top flight. Cashlings takes him to the half-mile pole, 2-length lead. Musical Gem is second, just in front of He Be Dangerous third. That group is followed by Bolu and Lily's Boy, then Mr. Triple Double and Presto Bench. Around the far turn, and it's the heavy chalk Cashlings dictating terms, 1.5 lengths in front. Musical Gem in second. He Be Dangerous dropping back steadily as Bolu moves clearly into third. Presto Bench now fourth, about 7 lengths off the lead. Then Mr. Triple Double and Lily's Boy turning for home. Cashlings in command. Musical Gem second. On the outside, Bolu is in third, and they're followed by Presto Bench. Final furlong, Cashlings, 3-length lead now. Battle is for second.
Nada
Bueno,
con el
Musical
7 en
Gem,
esta carrera.
Bolu is third, trying to get
Se
into
fue
that second
mal.
spot in the final going. It's all Cashlings. Cashlings takes care of business, reporting home by 4.5. Bolu got up for second. Musical Gem, Presto Bench, and Mr. Triple Double.
Advantage over War Star and Distinctly Blue, lining up between Follow Me Mom and Song River. Also into that flight went Miss Miami. 2 back to Double Medal, and on the outside, it's Thinkin' Cowtown. The trailer is Nike Can. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn. Angel Sense in her return to the races is on top by 3. Song River is tightening in second. War Star third. Miss Miami on the outside fourth. Up the rail and Follow Me Mom, then Distinctly Blue. Double Medal tries to get a rally going while about 8 lengths off the lead. Thinkin' Cowtown wide with Nike Can as they run for home. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Angel Sense still has 2.5 lengths to work with over Song River from second. Winding up Miss Miami toward the rail. War Star 1/8 of a mile from home. Angel Sense Well, clear out here with 1/8 of a mile still to get. She's 5 on top. War Star on the inside of Song River, then follow Me, Mom, and Miss Miami. But well prepared by Larry Ravelli. Here's Angel Sense, gate 2, wire. Song River's in a photo for second that she's a very tight decision with War Star in 55 and 4.
Horses coming out for the 8th race. It'll be run at a mile and a furlong. 4 minutes to post.
El 7 ganó en el Oakland. Over here in Aqueduct, I like the number 9. Acá en Nueva York, me gusta el número 9. Good luck, Trent. Buena suerte a todos.
One minute.
Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos.
The horses have reached the starting gate. Waiting for Fotis, Super Wicked Charm, and Shadowcaster. They're in the gate. And they're off. Fotis from mid-pack, Shadowcaster from the outside, and down towards the inside, it is Allied Invasion and Glenn Likes Gin. They race into the clubhouse turn, and it is Glenn Likes Gin and Allied Invasion, and the two of them hook up here as they go around the turn. A break of 3 back to Fotis in third. And My Amangina is next in fourth. Shadowcaster is running in fifth. The favorite Open Lengths is down on the inside and in sixth. Healy's Hope is in between horses in seventh. On the outside is King of American, and trailing the field is Super Wicked Charm in ninth. They've reached the backstretch through a quarter, 24 seconds. Allied Invasion gets away now from Glen Likes Gin. It's Allied Invasion in front by a length. My Amangina now moves into second. Glen Likes Gin is back running in third. And that is a break of 3 lengths. Back to the trio of Shadowcaster, Fotis, and Open Lengths. Another 2 to King of American, followed by Super Wicked Charm, and Healy's Hope is the trailer as they hit the half-mile pole. The opening half, 1 in 49 and 1. Allied Invasion, 3/4 of a length. My Amangina on the outside in second. As Glen Likes Gin tails off down at the rail, about to be passed by Shadowcaster. Open Lengths is gaining some ground now in between horses, still 4.5 from the front. And now My Amangina has taken the lead from Allied Invasion. Open Lengths now moves into third. They're coming for the quarter pole. It is My Amangina with the lead. My Amangina has a 4-length lead. Then Allied Invasion, Open Lengths is all out. Shadowcaster, followed by Glen Likes Gin. And on the outside, it is Fotis with Super Wicked Charm. My Amangina looking to pull off the upset here. It is My Amangina in front with a 16th to the finish. Allied Invasion is in second. It is My Amangina. And another upset winner here on the Friday card at Aqueduct. It was close for second between King of American and Allied Invasion.
and they're off. Ludicrous Mode on the outside is fired up today. Runner Indy is there. Also, too, is Korzak with early speed into the first turn run, and Muhlenberg right up close, too. So it is going to be Korzak the pacemaker. Korzak opens up now about a couple of lengths on Muhlenberg, racing in the second spot as they charge around the turn, and Runner Indy is in between horses. Seattle Rick is taken back in the fourth spot. They're followed by Outside the Box, and next is Audacious Quality, and next is Ego Trip, second last position, and Ludicrous Mode is dropped back to trail the field. Charging down the backstretch run now, and it's Korzak working on a 3-length solo lead. Muhlenberg now just second from Runner Indy, and Muhlenberg. They're tracking that leader now as they head past the 5 furlong marker. Seattle Rick is in fourth. Outside the box is the gray racing fifth, while saving ground, charging on for the far turn. Audacious Quality, Ego Trip still has about a dozen lengths to make up, and Ludicrous Mode trailing around the far turn run, where it's Korzak still there. Korzak is the leader. Seattle Rick on the outside just takes second. Runner Indy outside the box is on the move there from fourth, now off the inside. Audacious Qualities in fifth. Muhlenberg is dropping out of it. Ego Trip still with a lot to do, ridden along 3 wide toward the quarter pole, and Ludicrous Mode trailing the field. Korzak at the top of the stretch. Korzak turns for home from Seattle Rick, and outside the box on the outside, and Runner Indy ridden along fourth of the inside, now put to a drive. Runner Indy, they're all trying to take aim at Korzak. Korzak is stubborn and hanging on. Ego Trip and Ludicrous Mode from between horses, now firing up with a late run too. Here comes Ludicrous Mode. Here comes Ego Trip on the outside. Korzak desperate. Ego Trip on the outside and Ludicrous Mode. Ego Trip and Ludicrous Mode. Ego Trip won it from Ludicrous Mode. Korzak was third, and Muhlenberg fourth, and Runner Indy.
Welcome back, everybody. Just coming back from the Stronach race you just saw a few moments ago. Tom Quigley, Peter Lurie with you as we're looking at the post parade of the field here for race number 3. And as I mentioned, we're getting close. Actually, the money not picking up the way I thought it would. I thought they would start going in with both fists here, but we're still decent amount of money in there to 617 to be exact. Still can make that 700,000.
You'd take it if it was an only ticket, right, Pete? I mean, I certainly would. Almost
Absolutely.
$750,000. So regardless of where the pool size winds up, and you can see right now another good click of about 25,000 in new money. So it'll get there with 4 minutes to post.
What do you do with Black Storm in front of us right there for the Jeff Mullins barn? Good second last time out. Tyler Bays stays aboard.
You know, I thought long and hard about this horse because I actually had this horse back when he won on October 2nd here at 7-1. Certainly 7 furlongs he's going to like. I'm pretty sure he didn't like 2 turns last time, even though he finished a good second. You can see at this distance, he's finished in the money 3 times out of 4 starts. So I thought he might be played a little bit. And right now he's 7-2 on the board, a little bit less than his 5-1 morning line. But I'm trying to beat him, trying to be the only ticket that gets that 600,000, Pete.
Cosa Nostra in front of us there, Alex Centeno. 60-1, that would definitely open up some eyes.
Yeah, certainly a long shot, 2 for 31 lifetime. You know, certainly gets tested for class today. That's why they run the race, but he'd certainly be a long shot.
A couple of horses also to consider here. So do you think, you've said it's possible. Possible's one thing. Yes or no, does it get hit today?
Oh, Pete, you put me on the spot all the time.
Do.
I know. Let's say this, there's going to be possibilities of single tickets in the last leg, but unfortunately, if you happen to be one of those tickets, it's going to carry over until tomorrow. We'll be looking at another good size carryover for tomorrow.
All right. How much money do you think the tickets will pay?
I actually did spend some time today thinking about that in anticipation of your question. I'm going to put the over under at $2,000. $2,000 is going to be the payout once the last race is made official.
And this is another great example. As we see, I said the money was climbing up. Yeah, we're getting to 700 pretty quick here. The reason why you should get involved in this rainbows, and again, I do not begrudge any of the purists who say, man, I don't play it because it's not $2. $2 fine. Of course, as we said before, you could play it as a $2 ticket. Nobody's stopping you. But I just think for the people who want to get involved, who've said, I've always wanted to play the pick six. I don't have that kind of cash. Here's an opportunity to do it. And if you spend $40 or $50 and it pays $2,000, what is wrong with that?
Our tickets are $28.80. In the old days, that would have been a $288 ticket using the $2 denomination. But let's face it, Pete, the old school players have been outnumbered now. I think the 20-cent Rainbow Pick Six is here to stay. If you don't like it, that's one thing. Don't play. But I think the market has spoken, and certainly the pool sizes have been big, as evidenced by even today, 120,000. It'd be very difficult under the old days of the $2 denomination to get new money of 120,000.
$675,000. Come on, I need that 700 to keep the streak alive. Come on, Millie Ball, give us some good news.
Well, Pete, I can tell you news-wise, the wind is really picking up here at Santa Anita. So the sky looking slightly ominous. We're keeping our fingers crossed that we hold off for the rain until after the races. The number 9, a white sports coat, I like for the very reasons that both you were talking about him. He's a popular horse. People trying to claim him. He likes to win races, that's for sure. As they're arriving up here, did want to mention that Mark Glatt's horse, that's Colossi, was very hot. He walked onto the track hot and continues to be hot there. Black Storm, I think, is a good alternative. He's really found a home on the Santa Anita dirt course here. He runs well here. And as a long shot, Tobacco Road, the only multiple winner at this distance of 7 furlongs. They're going to load the number 1 up by walking him through the gate. He's obviously a little bit problematic at the gate. So they've opened up the doors, and they will make an adjustment to make sure that Royal Seeker, the number 1 for Marcelo Polanco, gets a fair shot here in the race by entering the gates nice and calm. I'll turn it over to Frank Miramati with the call.
Horses at the top of the chute are set to load. It's post time for the third. So far, 183,000 in new money for the Rainbow Pick Six. This, of course, also a leg in the Stronach 5. Best of luck to those who participated. Minoso going in. Tobacco Road. Write Me a Song. Black Storm. A white sports coat. Lolo Paniolo. Colossi will be the last one to load. Colossi walking in at 9-2. They're in the gate. And they're off. Lolo Paniolo gets the first call. A white sports coat is prominent in the early stages. They're joined by Write Me a Song, Tobacco Road at the rail, and Colossi on the far outside is also in the firing line. Black Storm is about 5 lengths off the lead. He's racing 3/4 in front of Portando. Jan's Reserve is just outside of that pair, followed by Royal Seeker, Minoso, and Cosa Nostra at the back of the field. Down the back stretch they go. And they're head and head for the lead. Lolo Paniolo on the outside. At the rail, Write Me a Song. Colossi inches up a closer third, just a neck off the pace. Portando 4 wide into the far turn. Then it's Jan's Reserve. Tobacco Road is racing in between horses. A white sports coat is the gray. Just behind this group is Black Storm in the white and red colors. A gap of 4. Cosa Nostra is out of last, has about 10 lengths to make up. followed by Minoso and Royal Seeker. They turn for home. Colosi between horses has a narrow lead. A white sports coat on the outside is chasing. In between them, Tobacco Road. On the far outside, Jan's Reserve running a good race. Colosi, 2-length lead. Jan's Reserve and a white sports coat are chasing. Colosi clinging to the lead and still full of run. And it's Colosi to score rather easily. Colosi another for Abel Cedillo by 2.5. Photo for second, Jan's Reserve in a white sports coat. And then a photo
There
behind
you
them between
are!
Black Storm and
Another
Tobacco
winner
Road.
from the Wolf.
Number 11, Colosi was first. It's a photo for second. Running time 125.45. Number 11, Colosi in front of the Run Happy Winners Circle. 6-year-old bay gelding by City Zip out of Accept. Owned by Agnew and Cohen. Trained by Mark Glatt. Ridden by Abel Cedillo. That's back-to-back winners for Abel Cedillo. Colosi, bred in Kentucky by Tracy Farmer. Running time 125.45. Finishing second, number 8, Jan's Reserve. Third, 9, a white sports coat. Fourth, number 4, Black Storm. And fifth, 3, Tobacco Road. 11, 8, 9, 4, 3. Super High Five, $1,481.90. Fourth race starts the late pick 5. No scratches or jockey changes. They're in the gate. And they're off. Lolo Paniolo gets the first call. A white sports coat is prominent in the early stages. They're joined by Write Me a Song, Tobacco Road at the rail. And Colosi on the far outside is also in the firing line. Black Storm is about 5 lengths off the lead. He's racing 3/4 in front of Portando. Jan's Reserve is just outside of that pair, followed by Royal Seeker, Minoso, and Cosa Nostra at the back of the field. Down the back stretch they go. And they're head and head for the lead. Lolo Paniolo on the outside. At the rail, Write Me a Song. Colosi inches up a closer third, just a neck off the pace. Portando 4 wide into the far turn. Then it's Jan's Reserve. Tobacco Road is racing in between horses. A white sports coat is the gray. Just behind this group is Black Storm in the white and red colors. A gap of 4. Cosa Nostra is out of last, has about 10 lengths to make up, followed by Minoso and Royal Seeker. They turn for home. Colosi between horses has a narrow lead. A white sports coat on the outside is chasing. In between them, Tobacco Road. On the far outside, Jan's Reserve running a good race. Colosi 2-length lead. Jan's Reserve and a white sports coat are chasing. Colosi clinging to the lead and still full of run. And it's Colosi to score rather easily. Colosi another for Abel Cedillo by 2.5. Photo for second, Jan's Reserve in a white sports coat. And then a photo behind them between Black Storm and Tobacco Road.
Speed already. Awesome is second. Up to third goes Royal Squeeze. Moving up on the outside, Aram is now into fourth. Back to fifth, Sagamore Mischief. Doc Amster's bid was short-lived. Then Girolamo's Attack and Ready to Answer. 5/16 away. Untitled, still the target. Untitled by 3 parts of a length. Why Are You Awesome is second. Aram moving up on the outside. He's continuing this sustained run through a 45.5 mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Untitled has been doing it well with 1/8 of a mile to go. He leads by 2.5. Aram on the outside is now into second, but his bid is stalling down the center, and Girolamo's Attack's got a shot for second, but Untitled's got a winning lead. Untitled for trainer Mark Cassie and owner Gary Barber to win gate to wire by 2. Girolamo's Attack third. Aram was third, and fourth was Why Are You Awesome? 109 and 4 for the 6 furlong. Number 1, Untitled, was the winner. Number 5, Girolamo's Attack was second. Number 4, Aram was third. Number 7, Why Are You Awesome, fourth. Number 8, Ready to Answer, ran fifth. 15478. 109 and 4 for the 6 furlongs. Now returning to the winner circle is the 9th race winner. Number 1, Untitled. Untitled is a 4-year-old bay colt by Kozan out of Cindy Says by Elusive Quality. Bred in Florida by Brent and Crystal Furlong, Mike Sebastian Jr. and Mike Sebastian Sr. Owned by Mike Sebastian Sr. and Gary Barber. Trained by Mark Cassidy. The winning jockey, John Velasquez. Second choice, a winner. Untitled, all the way. Exacta 42.80, Quinella 31.40, trifecta $26.85, superfecta 212.10, that's 21.21 for a dime. High five $1,417.20. The daily double combination good for $26.40. The pick three $55.95. 6 furlongs in a minute 9 and 97 seconds. Next up is race number 10, 5 furlongs on the turf. Maiden claimers in the cash out leg of your Stronach 5. Miguel Vasquez rides the 11. See Me a Laugh. Post time, 25 minutes.
They've got great hands over the years. He's worked some pretty top horses for the Studi barn. 15 out to this upcoming fourth. Looks to be in a good spot. The other horse.
It's actually 2, Pete. We've got the 4 Standing O and the 5 Mosby working together.
Not to be confused with Ted Mosby.
Well, maybe it is. I mean, maybe they're fans. I love that show. They're working in company here. You see Mosby inside, Standing O along the outside. Standing O was way behind. I mean, way, like 10 lengths behind, I feel like. Mosby on the inside going to get tapped along here. So you see of the pair, Standing O visibly better. But this is what I like. Look at Mosby. He's like, oh, wait, I'm going to fight back. I mean, he is under a drive, and he did not cover as much ground in theory, like the way that they did it as Standing O.
They're off 15 out to the fourth here at Santa Anita. Meanwhile, at Golden Gate Fields.
Yaks. Those 4 tussle for the early lead, and Gentleman's Secret between horses has a narrow lead up the backside. So Gentleman's Secret is the pacemaker here. Extractor taking second. Year of the Ox perched third on the outside in the blue jacket. Monstradamus broke alertly is in fourth with Wise River Ray as they round the far turn. Next is Gem State. Shuffle back to second at last with Hold Me Close. And Pequeño Monte's the back marker. They charge around the far turn. Gentleman's Secret has company on both sides. Year of the Ox is 3 wide. Extractor down on the inside rides the rail towards the lead as they come off the turn. Extractor and Year of the Ox are kicking on together. Year of the Ox on the outside. Inside is the favorite Extractor, and those two are together with a furlong to go. Even Wise River Ray getting into it. Year of the Ox still on top here. Narrowly, Extractor there. Extractor counterpunches and comes back and retakes the lead from Year of the Ox, who's out finished in second. Extractor on the inside wins it. Year of the Ox second. Great effort there. Wise River Ray third. Then Gem State, who got up for fourth. Pequeño Monte fifth.
Stronach 5 still rolling there for those of you who are still alive. Of course, that huge carryover of 555,000 from, actually, no, that was the Rainbow Pick 6, but there was a huge carryover in the Stronach 5.
137,000, I think it might
It's
have
pretty
been.
good, some pretty good chunk of change, as it were. 13,
So can I just finish up my thoughts on that work?
no, you're not allowed to.
Part of it was I thought that standing looked better, but it could have just been strictly a fitness angle as well because he has an out and Mosby does not have an out. That could have been that too.
Yeah. It's like I got Mosby third in this group, but it was kind of you got to have somebody. And I just like the fact that this horse is bred, in my opinion, top and bottom for the turf.
My top pick in here is 14-1, Pete, with a 81% value number, and is actually the top as far as the win percentage goes by our first index, and that's the 7. Gordy's Boy for Alexis Barba.
81 value score. You don't see that.
That's a
too often,
good number, right?
especially for a price like that.
Well, that's why it's a good value because we're taking into consideration the percentage of win over the price that the horse is. So that
Make your
number definitely
case.
could fluctuate. So you take a look at Gordy's Boy. He has a couple of turf experiences. Third place finish first time he tried sprinting on grass. Last time out, they tried to go 2 turns. Didn't have the cleanest trip, but I think he just doesn't want to go that far. So not only does he get a turn back in distance, which I absolutely love, but he also has just that turf experience where a lot of these don't. And he's run well on the grass before to say he should be able to come here and run, I feel like, a good solid effort. I'm just going to draw a big line for that last effort.
It's an extra furlong, referring to that November 20th race you were talking about down at Del Mar, going 5 furlongs. And you're right. There's 2 ways you can look at this. One, you could say he was in a battle the whole way around, and he still only got beat a length and 3/4 for the whole thing.
Mhm.
The other side of it would be, well, he ran a decent race, but he didn't quite punch it home. But I tend to think that's probably because of the first point, and that's he used up a lot of energy in his debut in an early portion.
And then in his next race, where he ran third again behind my man Bags and Vava Vegas. Vava Vegas shows up later on in the card in race 7, in fact, and he's my single. So to make his maiden, I feel like that's.
Okay.
I love this price right now. Keep it up, price. Keep it up. I'll take Alexis Barba with Tiago Pereira here all day.
Looks good too. Yeah, kind of throwing that head a little bit in the air. There's the 8 Mine Hunter. Looks very, very professional. Ears forward. First time starter, the 3-year-old son of Slews Tiz Now, from the family of Tiz Now. And as I've said before, the Tiz Nows, they love the turf. I had one, Frank the Barber, loves 6.5 down the hillside turf course.
This is actually my second choice in here. Talk about an overlay, 5-1 in the morning line, sitting at 19-1 for the Smoking Hot Mike Pipey. Slews Tisnow himself actually is a very proficient turf sire. He actually moves a lot of his offspring up when they come onto the grass. The workout tab is not, sparkling, but I think it's not bad. He should be plenty fit enough. I really like this horse here with Valdivia aboard.
Interesting angle on the outside for Little Ricardo, the 10 for Peter Urton, moving up in class, trying the turf, and gets a rider change to Kent Sorm.
The turf is key for this. Top and bottom pedigree should love the lawn.
Horses coming out on the track, 85,174 in the pick 5 pool. 10 minutes to post race number 4. Good luck.
On the track for the 4th, it's the start of the 50-cent late pick 5. No changes, 9 minutes.
Here with trainer Mike Pipey, who trains Mindhunter. First-time starter, Mike. He's behaved impeccably in here. What do you think his chances are for his first start here today?
It's hard to say. He's had some really good works. He's had some works that are just up the middle, you know. His last work was better than I thought the clockers recorder him was doing. I thought he broke really well and engaged. He didn't have any company work by himself, but he did it quite easily, and I like the way he did
Over
it.
here, I
You know,
have
I'm
the
not sure
4, 6,
where the
8,
turf
and
goes
9
for
to
him,
stay
but
live in the
he's not a
pick
very big
4.
horse, and a lot of my smaller horses have had a hard time with the
Acá
main
me
track,
tengo
so
el
we
4,
felt like getting
6,
him on the
8
turf
y
would give him his
9
best
para
chance today.
quedarse en la
Purchase
pick
for just
4 ahí en el
$1,500.
Santa
This is a
Anita.
confident move.
Yeah, you just kind of look for what I went for the turf, looking for the turf more than the value of the race. It's a Calbred race, which always keeps it a little easier than the open races, and we're hoping he can handle the grass today.
As a handicapper and a trainer, who's the horse to beat in here?
I thought both the 6 and the 9. The 6 comes out of a really good heat against some really good competition. The Eric Kruljack horse was very impressive that day. And the 9 horse looked to me like he probably needed the race, probably race do him some good. So I think those are the two, though. I think the bettor's got it right now with those two, the 6 and the 9.
Best of luck. Thanks for your time, Mike.
Okay, thank you.
Well, the horses are still on the main track, just finishing their warm-up before they cross over here onto the turf course. Zoe catching up there with Mike Pipey, who I will second. He's a good trainer, and he's an excellent handicapper. He likes to read the sheets, and I'm glad I'm on the same two horses as he is, actually. Hockey Dad, he came back and had to work on the 15th of January since that race that Mike was alluding to that the Chosen Brawn won. And it was a super work. He was on the inside in that gate drill, and he handled his company really well. Always tougher an assignment, I think, when you're on the inside in any workout, particularly coming out of the gate. So it's a positive move. He looks great. The rider has his feet kicked out of the stirrups, but he looks great and well in his flesh as he's making his way to the gate here. Want to talk quickly about the Phil D'Amato pair, Standing O and Mosby. They worked together on the 16th of January in a very much a cat and mouse type of work. You had Standing O with Jessica up, set the pace, and Mosby was a long way behind, and with these, Standing O was behind, and Mosby setting the pace. And Standing O made up a lot of ground in that particular work, ended up finishing on even terms, which I thought was quite surprising for the distance that they started between each other. And to me, Standing O is coming out of that race very healthy, and I would edge on Standing O having had a race under his belt as opposed to the other Phil D'Amato, Mosby. Mindhunter showed me some speed in an early gate work on the training track on the 23rd of December. So I'm enthused by what I heard from Mike Pipey with his more recent work that was out of the gate. I love a horse in here today, and Bob Daniels is my horse. Strong all the way in his workout on the 15th of January. Tyler Bays rode him in his debut. He's come out every week and worked this horse back since. And I just love the way he's come down almost the center of the track in his workouts with the blinkers on. And he's just been galloping in those works. So coming out of his race, super healthy. I'm going to go with Bob Daniels on top, Hockey Dad underneath, and then the rest is a grab bag. They've arrived at the gate, and they are going to start loading up. Here's Frank.
Thank you, Millie. Horses are at the gate for today's fourth race, start of the late pick 5. Bob Daniels and Lil Ricardo. Mosby going in. Lil Ricardo. They're in the gate. And they're off. Gordy's Boy is out very quickly. On the outside comes Mine Hunter up close in the early stages. They're joined and passed by Hockey Dad, and Standing O is close up, moving through in the white blinkers down at the rail now to take the lead. A gap of 4 behind this group to Lil Ricardo, racing on the outside of Royal Dude. Marksman on target, and Bob Daniels are next, racing about 10 lengths off the lead. Then it's a big gap to the 2 trailers, Bravestone and Mosby. Into the far turn, Standing O shows the way, opens up to Hockey Dad, chases intently from second. Then it's Mine Hunter on the inside and Gordy's Boy right together. Lil Ricardo being shoved along for a bit more, 8 lengths off the lead. The gray is Bob Daniels outside of him, a gap of 3 lengths then to Marksman on target, followed by Royal Dude, Mosby. They're at the top of the stretch, and Hockey Dad takes aim at Standing O. Hockey Dad on the outside, Standing O, they're head and head, 4 lengths back to Gordy's Boy in third. Down at the rail, Lil Ricardo, a 16th out, and Hockey Dad gets there and starts to pull away. Hockey Dad wins by 2.5 convincing lengths. Standing O was second. Lil Ricardo third, then Gordy's Boy and Mine Hunter. Number 6, Hockey Dad was first. 4, Standing O second. Photo for third, running time 108.68.
Still live in the pick 4.
Finishing third, number 10, Lil Ricardo. 4th, 7, Gordy's Boy. And 5th, number 8, Mine Hunter. 6, 4, 10, 7, 8 on the board. The 4th is official. In the 5th race, we start the late pick 4 with no scratches or